Such a fun start to the next mandala. Come and quilt with me. Hey guys, welcome back to Frances Quilts. Today we are going to start on quilted mandala number 3. The first one up here didn't really have much of a theme to it. It's just a lot of different designs. The second one here had a real lacy look to it with lots of little curves and circles and pebbles, and I love how it looks. Number 3 is going to be completely different because we're going to work with mostly straight lines. Or maybe I should say straight-ish line. But I'm thinking probably I'm just going to let these lines be a little not quite straight if they need to be. Anyway, I'm excited to show it to you, so let's get started. Well, here we are again at the drawing board, so to speak, and I'm going to draw out the design that I'm going to be quilting today. Again, this helps you to see what I'm doing, but it also helps me to be able to figure out what I'm going to do when I get to the machine. In the previous mandalas, I have done just a circular flower sort of design in here. Since this one is going to be mostly straight lines, I don't really want the curve. So I think what I'm going to do is just do a straight line across like this, and then over to the next line. I'll probably skip one, do every other line, and then come back down and over like this and back down. Again, I have these drawn on there, so it should be pretty easy to do. I'm going to get that same look that I have with the flower look to it, but it's just going to have straight lines rather than curves. Wow, that's easier to draw than I thought it would be. I like that. Okay, anyway, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I guess maybe we'll come back in there somehow. Okay, so once I have this done, I'm ready to do my first row here. Now, actually, I'm going to put 2 rows together. The idea is this, is to do a elongated diamond and then another elongated diamond inside it in a dot-to-dot sort of look. So I'm going to start with one of my points here, and I'm going to come out in a straightish line to there, and then I'm going to come up to here. I'm going to come back over to the next ring and back down. So there is my first diamond. Now I'm going to do the dot-to-dot design. And how you do this is you hit 2 points. So in this case, I'm going to hit this point and this point, and you miss the next 2 points. So I'm going to give myself a little eyeball thing right in there. Those are the points, and that's what I'm going to aim for. So this one's going to come here, up to here like this, up to there to the point, back down here, and back down here. And what that does is it gives us a diamond inside a diamond. It's an easy way to do it. It always puts me back here, so I can then move over to the next one. And let's go again. Up to here, up, back, back down. I think I did that wrong. Anyway, we're going to keep going. Here, 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 and here. All right, this one is going to come from here to here, up to here, back, down, up to the point, back to some dot, imaginary dot, and then back down. So we're going to do that all the way around today. Let's get started. Quick reminder here before we start quilting. The first step is just going to be quilting along these lines that I've drawn across to here, down, back across the other way, all the way across, over, and just continuing around until I've gone all the way around the circle. Let's do it. And I'm choosing to work without a ruler foot, so I'm just going to be free guiding these with my hands. I think the lines will be straight enough. We'll see. Down to my line and over. And back. Oops, now where does that line go? Hard to tell. My lines aren't perfectly drawn here. Up to there and over. Remember, what we're doing now is we're going to come from this point where our needle is, and we're going to do a straightish line up to this point right there on the next row. From there, we're going to do a line up to the next point, back down, and back to the point that we started with. And then we will do the dot to dot design inside it. It's kind of hard to see, so I think I probably need to do it this direction actually. So I think I'll be able to see it better if I'm working this way. Definitely will be able to see it better that way. All right, there's the first diamond done, and remember I'm going for straight-ish lines. Now I'm ready to do my dot to dot, so I'm going to come from here to a point somewhere inside here and hit that line right there, and then I'm going to come all the way up and try to hit that point, and then back down to some point along that line, and then back down to the point again. Let's do it. All right, first one done. This would definitely be easier with a ruler doing straight lines, but it's just going to take a long time to do it that way. A lot of twisting and turning with the ruler. So I think I'm just going to continue freehanding these, and let's see how it looks. So now I'm going to travel over. To my next set of lines, and here we go again. Okay, I like how those are looking. sped it up again as we quilted some of these other areas in through here. Let's quilt these last two together and let me just make a few comments from what I have found while I've quilted. First of all, the hardest line for me to do is this one from here to here. I don't know why, but that is the hardest one for me to keep straight. All the others I can keep straight very easily, but that one I struggle with, so I really have to concentrate on that. So, and also it has been important for me to always turn this so that it is facing me this direction. That's the only way I can do this. I think it'd be really hard for me to quilt from here to here when my fabric is around this direction or something like that. So it's been very important for me to line it up each time. Let's quilt the last two. As straight a line as I can do to that corner. Up. Back. And then down. I love the dot to dot because it just gives a little bit, adds a little bit to it, but it also changes the perspective just a little bit when you're quilting it. I also like the fact that because this is done in a circle, these lines, this area is a little bit bigger than this area down here, so that makes it kind of fun as well. One last dot to dot. And we're back where we started, and I love how that looks. But I think I need to add one more thing in here. I'm going to be doing a fairly solid area in through this next line, and so I think I need to fill in this area here just a little bit more. So I think I'm going to do a dot to dot sort of thing as well. I'll come back out to this point, and I'm just going to do down there and back up, down about halfway and back up, and just do that all the way around. Let's see, let's get back out to a point here. And now I'm going to just do a straightish line. Let's see what's going to be the best way to do this. Probably like this will be better. I come down here, oops, and back up. Yes, I absolutely think that that looks better and just finishes that section. All right, area 1 is done. Let's start thinking about what we can do in the next one. Wow, I love it when a design goes together so easily, and that one was just so much fun to do. Now I'm excited about doing the next round. I can't wait to see how this straight line mandala is going to end up. Come back next week for round 2. Thanks for joining me here today, and as always, I look forward to seeing you next time on Frances Quilts. Remember, if you like what you've seen, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Please check out my website and daily blog at francesquilts.com, and I can be found on Facebook and Instagram at Frances Quilts. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope to see you again soon.